All right, now some people turn around and go like, yeah, okay, Lou's saying all this stuff about the dollar and all kinds of stuff. What does he know? Nonetheless, ignore my past, just forget about me, whatever. It's just delete me. Pretend I'm just a fucking nobody, whatever. I don't talk to nobody. I don't got no experience. I've never been around nothing. I'm gonna show you something, okay? This area, I guess people need to understand the full picture of it, but just watch it.
Yesterday in Florida, and that came up. Here's part of the conversation. Iran gets together with Saudi Arabia through China. And China's taken over. And China, I heard a couple of people say, well, the dollar will never lose the dollar standard. Are they kidding? China wants to change the standard, the currency standard. And if that happens, that's like losing a world war. We'll be a second-tier country. We'll literally be a second-tier country if that happens. Now, you're losing Brazil. You're losing Colombia, South America. You're losing Iran. You've lost it. You've lost Russia. And if you haven't lost them yet, you're going to lose them. China's on the yuan, so China's gone. Then you see France going over and over. What's going on? We're losing. If we lose our currency, that's the equivalent of losing a world war. Our currency is what makes us powerful and strong. And this was unthinkable during the Trump administration. And if I saw Macron do that, I would have called him. I would have said, you know what? No more wine into the United States. No more champagne into the. And I had that with him. I had Steve Mnuchin, a good guy, was unable to make a deal with France.
Let me tell you something. Dollar disappearing, America becomes a fifth world nation overnight. You know what it would take to rebuild it? Forget about the madness that will be out there. You ever get mugged by a cop? Because that happens in countries where the freaking currency drops down. In Katrina, you had cops robbing people because shit got bad, okay? So what makes you think is gonna happen when there's no paychecks out there? Because the dollar fell and the banks can't open because they're waiting for money to come in. Bank employees go to work. This shit has happened before. This has happened. Let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. Let me get past this. There was something the other day I was watching that I guess nobody likes to look at the ugly side of money, okay? It's just, I get it, people like to live with this whole thing of like, if you close your eyes, everything is fine. Let's just go to Starbucks. All right. I'm going to show you something here. Okay. You look at Argentina. Okay. Yeah, Argentina, a country is very similar to what the United States was. They got food, they got oil, educated. Argentina is an incredible place, but inflation shoots past 100%. So
prices keep going.
Let's just do this a little bit bigger here.
Prices keep going up and up. Shoppers in Argentina are pinching pesos to make ends meet.
The other day I came and asked for 3 tangerines, 2 oranges, 2 bananas and a half a kilo of tomatoes. When he told me it cost 650 pesos, I told him to take everything out and leave just the tomatoes because I don't have enough money.
Everyone is suffering, both the sellers and the buyers. It's a very stressful situation.
The country's annual inflation rate has surged past 100%, hitting a 3-decade high. Prices rose by 6.6% in February, bringing the 12-month total to 102.5%. Argentina now joins 4 other countries, Zimbabwe, Lebanon, Venezuela, and Syria, in reporting triple-digit inflation last year. The government has been scrambling to come up with a solution and introduced a program called Fair Prices that has temporarily frozen the cost of more than 1,700 items through December, but that's had little impact on halting the rampant inflation. The country's economic woes are nothing new, and much of the population now lives in poverty. but the government's failure to get a handle on the situation could end up jeopardizing its deal with the IMF. This month, Argentina is...
Fuck the IMF. Listen, do not expect the government to save you in this shit. That's why I'm telling you ahead of time. If you can put away some cash, some Bitcoin, some XRP, some silver, some gold, some other things that you may need, you won't have to wait for the government to find a solution. Let me tell you something about Argentina. Argentina today, United States tomorrow. Because the reality is this. What's going to happen at the end of the day? Our inflation numbers drop down a little bit. And they're like, hey, this is great. Then we're going to have a recession. So what are they going to have to do? They're going to have to relax the interest rates. Then all of a sudden we go right back up. We ain't got no choice. If our currency breaks, you're going to need to take a suitcase full of dollars to go buy a fucking tangerine. That's the reality. So I'm giving you an example, a glimpse of what the future is right now that this kicked out. That's why I said it from the beginning, my relationship with all of you. I said everything is great, but we got a crisis coming economically. So I kept saying that because it's one of these things that even people around, listen, people that I love dearly, okay? At the end of the day, they can't get in their fucking head that Starbucks is not gonna fucking continue forever. And almond milk is not the solution to fucking everything, and gluten-free. The reality is that they fucked around with the money and the value of money is fucking going to shit. Just prepare. I'm trying to, AMC, I get it, we need to make money and I want everybody to make money because I want people to make money to get ready for this shit. You don't see nobody saying Lambo anymore. Can't say you're not warned.